Alright, what is up, you beautiful people, and welcome back to another Unstoppable Synergy. We're playing some Stukov. We're joined by Not So Serious, as well as Sergeant Sprinkles. Do I want to get bunkers? Maybe not. I don't know. I want to toy. Oh god, it's a 2v. It's a 2v3. 2v3. Uh-oh. Well, let's see. So 2v3 in a synergy means that one of the opponent's players will spawn more often. I'm actually just gonna... I'm toying with the idea of either going Diamondbacks or Banshees. I don't like the idea of going Marines, because the Marines at the end of the day cap off against high armor. Okay. Okay, I'm going Banshees, boys. I am going Banshees. Because Banshees can actually survive. They have so much health. And then basically whenever you kill some more stuff, your units get tankier. Banshees have good DPS. Don't have AoE, but hey, good DPS is sometimes what we're looking for. And Banshees might get countered by Phoenixes, but then we can just slam in a few Liberators and we'll be feasting, boys. We'll be feasting. We got double income on gas here. Oh, 2 Novas. Yikes. That's gonna be a little hard to deal with because she's just gonna go pew pew. Ghost might actually just completely demolish me because they're Ghost. And I'm biological, so I'm just gonna prepare for that fact and just get the extra burrowing carapace here, and hope that you know, my Banshees get some. Oh, that Banshee already got some health. Oh, both my Banshees got health. Let's go. Got some Immortals coming forward here. Interesting. We're just gonna go and snipe off those Dragoons here real quick. Nice, and he scanned way too late. Immortals literally can't do anything against these guys. There we go. And Banshee DPS is pretty good. Pretty good. 282 health already. Let's go. Nothing too like crazy. No 5 million health. But you know, respectable. They got long range. Very annoying in general. Very tanky, hard to kill. What more do you want to ask for, boys? Boom. Let's get some more Banshees. 282, 316. Yeah, these Banshees are going to start getting thick real fast. We're getting the snowball running real fast here. Get some vehicle weapon upgrades. 13 damage. Let's go. You know, with the backlash rockets. That's a lot of Dragoons. Dragoons aren't exactly that great against Banshees. So I don't know why he doubled down on Dragoons. Interesting, but okay. Interesting strategy, but okay. Yeah, I mean, I would have gone for like at least Archons. Archons may have made a difference. Dragoons are just free dollars for me. I'm just gonna farm them, and I think Nova needs to get Ghosts to try and counter Banshees, but then everything else is just like a bad, like uncounterable situation. The Lurker might actually not be that great. Let's see. Drop a Contaminate here. Get our Banshee. This is gonna be a quick game, boys. Turns out Banshees are pretty good when uncontested. It's just like that other game I had, where like nobody dealt with my Banshees, and nobody dealt with the enemy team's Banshees the other game. Hey, look, observers! Now we can see that we're gonna die. I love it, boys. I love it. I love it. Dragoons are not a Banshee counter, guys. This is a PSA, and especially with Unstoppable, Dragoons are even less of a Banshee counter. You know why? Because Banshees keep getting tankier. Congratulations. You've speedrun your way to loss. That's a lot of Goliaths. 400 HP. That's what happens when you ignore them. So Nova just went and bought a bunch of Goliaths. Good on her. That's what happens when you ignore them. You literally cannot ignore these units, boys. There's an Archon there. Archons counter Raynor Banshees up until a certain point. Actually, they don't anymore. Artanis, I think, is actually the most gimped in Unstoppable, because he does precise amounts of damage, and because of that, he's gonna get like completely clobbered. Strike Goliaths have no whatchamacallits, no disabling things, and Strike Goliaths are gonna get bodied by Vanguards. So yeah, I believe in this, boys. Banshees with extra armor here, because they're also light. The Goliaths could deal like next to no damage to them, only 12 damage. My Banshees have so much health. And they have the range advantage too. Oh, this is perfection. But yeah, Artanis I think gets pretty gimped by Unstoppable because like he does bonus damage to unit types and he relies on just like precise amounts of damage to counter you, like the spinning slashes, the Psy Storms, you know, the Reavers. Like it's perfectly balanced around regular amounts of HP. But once you have irregular amounts of HP, Artanis just dies. He's like why? Why do my numbers not also scale up, you know? Oh my god. Because he's a caster, you know? Not an auto attacker. This is why I never like playing mages in MOBAs. Mages, you run out of mana, you do fixed amounts of damage. Opponent has too much health, you're screwed. You gotta have like 2 more spell rotations before you can deal with them. But you play Master Yi or Vayne or any auto attacker, even Darius, boys. You just apply the basic attack until you win. The best strategy. Let's see. Apparently Jax is really good right now. And when Jax is really good, it just means there's a lot of really good items for him. But then again, League has diversified their item base, so there's lots of good items. So Jax just does well into a large, like he's just good at buying whatever items. He can literally do anything he wants. Those Vanguards are gonna rip a hole through these guys, probably. Strike Goliaths are actually getting pretty tanky pretty fast. Interesting. But the Banshees can focus fire one Strike Goliath, while the Strike Goliaths can't really focus fire one Banshee. And once I get an Alexander out, we can probably start distracting him. Actually, no. Alexander is how you lose the game, boys. He doesn't do damage, and he just stays there and makes your opponent stack. Forcing our opponents to pay the scan tax here. Let's get some more Banshees out here. I mean, 600 health on these bad boys. Bad girls, you know, whatever it be. Boom. Get some more vehicle armor here. Like, we're getting disabled and stuff. That's okay. I would probably actually want to get an APOC. I read the chat. I read the YouTube comment section, and I think there was a little discussion about how APOCs might be like the next big thing for Unstoppable. I don't think so, but we'll see. Carrier for the distracting broodlings. The Omega distraction broodlings. The Goliaths are gonna suffer from Goliath problem. And you have the Stepmatto. And the Stepmatto. Initial damage. Stepmatto initial profit. There we go. Initial. I spelled initial wrong. Anyways. Good thing I'm not initialing anything. The Goliaths are starting to get a bit tanky though. It's kind of concerning. But I believe in the power of Stepmatto. Ooh, wow. Vanguards are just going to go to town on these guys here. My Banshees can take such punishment. Look at that. They're getting focus fired by the entire Goliath wave. And they're just chilling. They're literally just chilling. Are the Broodlings going to distract them? Come on, Stepmatto. Hit him with the Stepmatto, boys. Oh my god, I gotta protect the Battle Carrier Lord, the BCL. By, let's see, are Broodlings not being launched here? I think they are. But yeah. Banshees are just such good candidates. Oh my god, look at the swarm of Goliaths coming out here, because she's got doubled Goliaths right now. It's actually hilarious. Do we win this engagement here? We might. We might. I mean, I'm outnumbered in terms of Banshees versus Goliaths, and it still looks really close. And that just lets you know, like, air units are kind of supreme versus ground units, because the ground units have the collision. They have the collision, whereas air units don't. So they just like group up and like one-shot somebody. Look at that. Those Goliaths are just getting focus fired. One shot. One shot. Whereas like the Banshees get the damage spread out on average between all of them. Uh-oh. BCL got disabled. That's kind of bad. Oh, they have no detection. Let's go. Let's get them, boys. Banshees just going to town. Vanguard's going to town. Oh, the thick stacks. Vanguard, stack them. Oh. Oh no, not the Archons. Don't hit the Archons. The Archons are OP. They don't take bonus damage from you. 3-3 Banshee's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. I think Ghost might have stood a better chance. Gotta say, Ghost might have stood a chance. But then, Ghost would not have stood a chance against anything else. Still a pretty valiant hold here. I want to see what my tankies looking Banshee looks like. Oh my god, are we really lagging on the end of the game screen? There we go. 600, 900. Wow, who needs Alexander when your Banshees have this much health? 940. Yeah, those glides were struggling, boys. Three armor here. These are still level 1. Wow, so they're only doing 18 damage to me. Yep, of course they were struggling. Pog Banshees, boys. Nice. Well, if you guys enjoyed this game, be sure to leave a like. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.
The tires! Let's light some fires!
Need a light. They picked the wrong fight.